Hi, hello everyone. It's Isaiah from IsaiahBell.com. Try to bring my cards a little further up, further down the way. Welcome. This is Wednesday, and for some reason I thought I'd come live. Well, one of the reasons is I got a new deck. I'm excited. So if you want a card from this brand new deck that I'm breaking open right for you, it's called the Priestess of Light Oracle. It's by Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber, and it is gorgeous. So if you want a card, just give me a name in the comments and I will pull a card for you. And I don't have that much to talk about, although, you know me, when I start talking, then, I'll find something to talk about. So again, if you want a card from this brand new deck that I got for myself, the Priestess of Light Oracle, love it. It's brand new, so I'm not sure I can use it properly, but I'll give it a shot. So, hi, Facebook user. I don't know who you are because this platform that I'm streaming on is called Restream. It won't give me a name. So if you want to authorize the platform to give me a name, you can click on the link that is above the video. If you don't give your name to the room, you have to give me your name in the comments. So I guess it's Trudy who wants a card, and I hope it's you who said good afternoon, Isaiah. Good afternoon. So let's go, Trudy. You have a question, maybe, or is it just you want a card for that? Just a general card. So if you have a question, write your question in the comments, and if you don't, just say a general card. I've been investigating lately about pulling cards for people with questions, and it's really interesting. It's slightly different, so I'm interested. But if you don't have a question, that's fine too. General feeling pretty good. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I hope I can make these cards tell me something because they're new. Kind of, I decided, let's go online and try them. So here we go. I feel that this is yours, and it says courage. Ooh, it's beautiful. Look at this. Look at this amazingness. So it's called the Priestess of the Light Oracle. It is by two women, Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber. So your card says courage, and underneath it says strength, fierceness, family. So for me, there's definitely a thing of owning the fact that you have the strength, that you have the courage, and maybe it's kind of inherited. Like, is there a lineage maybe of strength and courage in your family? And how can you tap into this amazingness that lives in you, that you are already carrying? Fierceness also. And for me, fierceness is really like, I feel that that brings me to a conversation about courage and about fear. So I've been thinking about fear quite a lot these last days for many reasons. And what I end up finding is that it's not about getting rid of the fear. It's about feeling the fear and acknowledging that this fear has no power over me. Because fear is a primal emotion. It's one of those tribal, ancestral emotions that goes with, I'm going to die. So, we have 5 primal fears. So, for instance, which are, fear of no food, no water, no shelter, no warmth. So fire, basically. And the 5th one, which is the only one that is not a physical fear, it's the fear of being rejected by the tribe, which in primal times meant you were going to die. Because if you're alone in the wilderness, well, you die, basically. You against huge tigers, you die. So I feel that the fear that we can experience today, most of the fears that we experience are not related to sheer survival. They are built-in fears, if you want. And so the point for me would be to have a look at them and say, is it, is there a real danger? No. Well, then fuck it, basically. Just, and that is what courage is all about. That is what fierceness is all about, is saying, yes, I am going to be afraid. Yes, I might experience some kind of, oh my God, but I will still allow myself to just go there. Because once again, forever, I'm going to be repeating that until, the day I die. Nothing happens in our comfort zones. So we have to get out of here. We have to get out of the comfort zone, and that will take courage, and that will take fierceness, and that will take, strength, because it is going against our primal instincts of protection. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense for you, Trudy. I feel like for you, it's mostly a reassurance that you have the strength, that you are, you can embody this strength, and be the lioness. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you. I love it. I'm glowing. You know why I'm glowing? I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm glowing. Because here in the southwest of France, on July the 14th, 2021, it is freaking pouring down, and it's dark, completely dark, outside. And I had to put on electric lights, several ones, just to be able to see myself in the computer, and so that you could see me too. So the glowing is sheerly electric light, because the sunshine has left the building. Definitely, it's weird, it's cold, it's raining, it's damp, it's nothing like July. Anyway, this too shall pass. So if you want a card from the Priestess of Light, brand new oracle that I gifted myself, you are welcome to give me a name in the comments, and I will pull a card for you. Strength along your mother's line, says Trudy. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. The internal mother lineage is so strong. I believe that we have such a connection to our mothers and grandmothers on the mother lineage, and indeed the women's lineage often speak of courage and of facing adversity, and of, in past generation, of losing children, of fighting for survival and for survival of our children. And so, yeah, there's a lot of strength and courage in rooted in our wombs, if you wish. I don't know what you say definitely to both, but I guess I was saying something. I think it's coming from inner you. Oh, thank you. That's about the glowing, I guess. Hello, Facebook user who sent me a message saying, I'd like a card, please. I can't see your name. So if you want a card, you have to, I need your name, because I need something to know who I'm pulling for. And there's two solutions. You can either go up the video, click on the link, and give permission to the platform I'm streaming from, so Restream, to show me your name and your picture. Or if you don't want that, that's fine. You just give me a name in the comments and say you want a card. So I'm really excited about this deck. It's like, yeah, I feel that there's a very good energy there. There's something magic there. I'm excited. Sometimes, I don't know what you, but I buy decks, I'm a kind of a addict, I must say. And some of them, it's like they look nice on paper, and then they arrive at home and it's like, yeah, well, I can't feel it. I've sold many of my decks as well, because they're not connected to me, and then I think they have to go and find somewhere else. And most of the decks sell very well, so they're expected somewhere else, basically. So what else was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about giving myself some space, which I have been doing for since the beginning of July. I have kind of took a breather, and I'm going to keep doing that, because it's been a hell of a road and a ride these last few months. this last year, to be truthful. And I felt that I was getting tired and annoyed, and so I thought I'd give myself some time, and I'm going to tell you in just a minute, but I'm going to explain again. Hello, Facebook user who says, I'd like a card if you have time, but I can't see your name. I can't see your picture. So please, please, please give me your name in the comments, or give the platform permission to display your name and picture, because for now I can't see anything. So I've got 2 people who want cards, but it's very difficult for me to pull a card for somebody whose names I don't know. I have to, all through the internet, there's the distance, there's the energy will pass, but I need something to anchor. And so I need your name. So please, please, please give me your names if you want a card from this deck. The Priestess of Light Oracle. And I have plenty of time, but I need your name. So, yes, I was saying, what am I going to give myself? I actually gave myself 24 hours. And I am giving myself 24 hours as from tomorrow, 2 p.m. up to Friday, 2 p.m. I will be off the grid. I decided to book myself in a hotel, which is an hour away from me, and which has a huge spa. And I am going to just drown myself in hot water with bubbles and think about nothing and do pretty much nothing, because I think that I need some kind of... the only word that comes to me at this minute is rebirth, which is, kind of big one. But yeah, maybe that's something around this. I have been having so many things ending, with a lot of death around me, and memories of death, and death anniversaries and things like that. My father died last year, for those of you who don't know, a year ago. And so it's like I felt that all these things were ending, and that's fine. But I'm in this gooey place between the cocoon and the butterfly, and it's really difficult for me to go there, to allow for all the things that I have to shed and that have shed on their own. And then I felt that I needed this kind of rebirth episode. So I am excited. I am going away for 1 day tomorrow, and 1 day might seem like a very short period of time, but I really feel that if I invest my absolute energy into it, it can be really transformative. So I'll tell you Friday, since my next live is Friday afternoon, and I will be back. So again, if you want a card from this gorgeous Priestess of Light Oracle, just give me your name in the comment, please. And yeah, so I'll be back Friday afternoon for afternoon Europe time for my next live. So I will tell you how was my journey into the hot bubbles of the spa, and did I find a new birth for myself? This is really interesting for me to realize that. Yeah, I don't think I need, like a 6 months holiday or something. I'm not exhausted. I just need this break and this time. And the only thing that I could think of was hot water. And so kind of a womb experience. And I know this spa in particular has got a swimming pool that is very hot, like a Japanese bath. And it's all in the dark. There's just tiny little candles around. And I feel like this is exactly... Yes, I can see your name, Vero. Hi. Yes, I can see your name. So you're one of the persons who wanted a card, I guess. Yes, I will enjoy that spa and hot tub. I will. And I will tell you how much transformation it brought. But I strongly believe that it's going to be a big one. And that comes also for me to remind me, and maybe you, that it doesn't have to be, I don't need to spend millions of dollars to go into a very expensive hotel at the other end of the world for 6 months, and that's the only way I can have a nice vacation or holiday or rekindling with myself. It can be short and sweet. I'll tell you all about it. So let me pull a card for Vero here. Vero Garcia. And if anyone else wants a card from the Priestess of the Light Oracle, just give me a name in the comments. So Vero, I feel that this is your card. So your card is, so it's a brand new deck, and I'm experiencing, I hope I do it right, basically. So you've got a card called Portal. That's really interesting because I've been listening to one of my mentors who is actually teaching all about the quantum portal. And so you've got this card called Portal. Isn't she gorgeous? And the words that are written underneath are infinite mind, awaking consciousness. So the idea of a portal is that we can be at some moments called to step through a portal. We can be called by spirit, by the universe, to just walk through something that will change everything. And that is called a portal. And it can be very literal. So it can be, you will change location, you will go somewhere, and that can be the portal. It can also be a meeting with someone. So this can be a portal, or just a sheer revelation that you have while journaling on your own, on your journal. So there are many, many types of portals. There's also this idea that once you have awakened to a higher consciousness and you have raised your vibration, which I believe is the main goal that I have, at least on this planet, is to raise my vibration continuously into a place where I feel happier and happier, let's put it this way. So once you have raised your vibration, or I have raised my vibration, I become a portal. I become a portal for others to align with this new vibration, with this higher vibration, with this higher consciousness. And this portal, I'm a walking portal, if you wish. So the invitation for you here, Vero, is to have a look at, is there anywhere in your life now where you can literally jump from one state to another of consciousness and walk through the portal? And how can you be a portal then in turn for other people? So I hope it makes sense. And you have this amazing priestess to accompany you through the portal. So, if anyone else wants a card from the Priestess of the Light Oracle, just give me your name in the comments and I will pull a card for you very happily. So, this idea of a portal is really, it's been in the air. You know about this saying that, it's in the air? Well, I feel like most of the time these days, on one particular day, I will have conversations with people from all over the world. That's what I do. I'm a coach, so I will speak with people from Australia. This morning, I was in a group talking about the feminine energy, the feminine archetypes, in a group of mostly Australian people. Then I will talk with my friends from the US in the afternoon. I had a client from Germany. And all in all, it's the same subjects. It's the same thing that come back. And it is not the same circles. So there is kind of a possibility that magic is happening and that we have a chance to connect with something that is bigger than us, with something that is all over the world, and that maybe we can access some information from all over. Isn't that gorgeous, that we can communicate, that the subjects, that the themes, if you want, of a particular day, a week, or moment are similar for many, many people around the world. So I think that is really, I love it. I love this idea, basically. And the idea of a portal has been around for a while now in the energy. But this week it has been really, really strong that there is a possibility for each of us at every moment to find our own portals, to walk through them, and to find ourselves on a completely different place, on a completely different energetic consciousness and awareness than we were before. And again, once I have walked through this portal and raised my consciousness to another level, I then become a walking portal for other people to align with this energy. So if I rise my consciousness and my energy, then and my vibration, then when you talk to me or you hear me talk, it can happen to you as well. So I become this walking portal, and then you become this walking portal. And I think the only word that comes to me is enjoyable, really enjoyable that we can do this. So let me see what's on the comments. There is definitely magic in the air. The internet makes it easier to spread, share with many, many others. Yes, indeed, exactly. You know, the internet is one of the magic tools we have. And I must say, the internet is on my gratitude list most days. I do a gratitude list just before I go to bed. So I write 10 things that I'm grateful for on this particular day, 10 things that, and I'll try to stick to really the things that I'm grateful for this day, not in general. And so I must say that the internet and the connections that I've made through the internet make it on my gratitude list most days. I think it's awesome, basically. Not only is it where I do business, but it's also where I have my friends and connect with people. For those of you who don't remember, I live in the absolute middle of nowhere in France. And so this minute, if I want to see my friends, physical friends, I mean, I have to drive, and I have to drive quite a long time. So the internet is awesome. So this is my last call for a card from the Priestess of Light Oracle. I do not have anything to sell today. I just came because I felt like opening up my new deck, and you know, they smell wonderful. I love new cards. Usually have a lovely smell. Yeah, like new books. I love that. And I'm this person who, you know, there's a booklet with the cards, and the first thing that I will do is break it. Like, yes, open it and smell it. Even before I start looking at the cards, for me, it's all about really having a sensory experience of the books and the cards. Okay, so my pleasure, Vero. I'm glad you like it. I am going to pull a card for the replay people and for myself, as I do. So if you're around, this is my absolute last call for tonight. Priestess of the Light Oracle. I will use it again because I think it's really beautiful, and I like the cards that it gave to you. Who wanted cards today? So this is the card for me and for the replay, and it's called Sacred Action. Ooh, that's interesting. Sacred Action. So again, there's a priestess, and she's got this totem animal in and on her. And the words that are written underneath are decisive focus. So it's all about, focusing on what we do and making our actions count. It's not about acting. It's not about the doing. It's about the focus on the action and how these actions can become, again, sacred and encourage us to walk through the portals again. So that's the card for the replay people and for myself. And I think I'm going to be going for now. I will see you on Friday, roughly at the same time, so 6:30 p.m. Paris time, which is 5:30 p.m. UK time. And if you want the exclusive magic that happens in my group, the Too Much Woman Living a Goddess Life, well, you have to join the Facebook group. It's free and you're absolutely welcome. And again, it's called Living a Goddess Life or the Too Much Woman Living a Goddess Life. And you're welcome to join at any point. Up until then, the next time I'll see you, I will send a lot of love and a lot of gratitude to each and every one of you.